Dear students, I am Dr. Sneh Sharma from SPNK's Government PG College, Dosa. Today we will be discussing alkaloids in the paper Natural Products. Year 1871 is considered as birth year of alkaloid chemistry. It was Sertner who isolated pure morphine from opium. Before the isolation of morphine, it was assumed that plants could produce only acidic substances. But the isolation of morphine opened that basic substances could too be produced from the plants. The first synthesis was of quinine by Ladenburg, and this was the first synthetic alkaloid. So, what are alkaloids? Alkaloid word comes from alkali means basic and oid means like. Alkaloids are naturally occurring nitrogen containing organic compounds. Several definitions from time to time have been given by different scientists. In 1819, Meissner stated alkaloids meaning alkali like. Konings in 1880 stated that naturally occurring organic bases having pyridine ring were called as alkaloids. Ladenburg stated that natural plant compounds having basic character and containing at least one nitrogen containing heterocyclic ring as alkaloids. So, alkaloids are naturally occurring basic nitrogen containing products, mostly optically active and having nitrogen heterocycle as structural unit. They do have physiological action also. The well-known alkaloids are nicotine, isolated from tobacco plant, caffeine from coffee beans, cocaine from cocoa plant. But still, no perfect definition of alkaloids is given. Several alkaloids don't confer to the definition like colchicine, piperidine, etc. Piperidine is not basic, it is neutral, but still it is considered as an alkaloid. In a similar manner, thymine is not considered as an alkaloid because it is universally distributed, although it is a nitrogen containing heterocyclic base. There are several compounds in which nitrogen is not a part of the ring but are classed as alkaloids. Example, ephedrine, betaine, tryptamine, etc. So, it is obvious that no definition of alkaloid is perfect. Now we come to the nomenclature of alkaloids. The system of nomenclature of alkaloids is very similar to that of the natural product. But till no unique system has been developed for alkaloids. Now why it is so? Because of the different skeletal types. Several systems have been adopted, several approaches have been followed, and this include the source. Source means the name of the alkaloids are derived from the systematic botanical name of the source plant. Example, the name may be derived from the genus name Papaverine from Papaver genus, or the species name Harmalin from Paganum haramola. Physiological response too has been followed for naming the alkaloid. Example, morphine comes from the word god of dreams. Emetine in Greek means to vomit. So emetine, the name has been given. A few alkaloids have been named after the name of the discoverer. Example, paletrine was named after P.J. Pelletier. Several alkaloids have been named by transposition of a name, example narcotine, tarconine, cotarine, etc. In some cases, prefixes too have been used like ipi, iso, neo, pseudo, etc. Now we come to the occurrence of the alkaloids. Till now, 6,000 different alkaloids are known. Out of this, most of these alkaloids occur in flora, about 1% in animals, and not more than 0.5% in fungi and bacteria have been found. Alkaloids are very rarely found in gymnosperms and pteridophytes. It has been suggested that in 40% of all plant families, at least one alkaloid containing species is known. The distribution of alkaloids is not uniform. Alkaloids may occur in several parts of the plant, example root, stem, bark, leaves, fruits, seeds, etc. One important fact about nicotine is that nicotine is synthesized in roots, but it is isolated from plants. In some cases, alkaloids have been isolated from all parts of the plants, example Paper507, Atropa belladonna. The number of structurally different alkaloid varies from plant to plant. Example, Catharanthus rosens contains more than 100 alkaloids, whereas in Squarosa only one alkaloid has been detected. Now, what is the role of the alkaloids in medicine? Right from the olden days, alkaloids have been used by ancient people for relieving pain, snake bite, fever, etc. Alkaloids are poisonous and are used by plants as a defense against pathogens. The great philosopher Socrates was condemned to death by giving drink of the alkaloid only. Morphine, opium, atropine, caffeine are all analgesics. Several drugs have been discovered from alkaloids. Cocaine is widely used as a local anesthesia in medicinal chemistry. Most of the alkaloids are colorless, non-volatile solids soluble in polar organic solvents but insoluble in water. So, this our topic today. We have included introduction, definition, nomenclature of alkaloids and occurrence of alkaloids.